This is Bay Outfitters. We're out here on Saginaw Bay. Do a little ice fishing. I'm trying to set up the Humminbird 385 CI or 386. I had a lot of guys asking me what do I do when I get to work in graph mode, not the flasher mode, and how I run these settings and dial that in. So I'm going to do a quick once over so everybody can see what I do on the ice with this graph. We'll start out by hitting, this is the GPS view. We got our spot, we drilled the holes, put the transducer in, turn the unit on, hit view. Let's go into the menus real quick. Hit menu twice. First things first, tab over to setup. You set it to feet, miles, units, miles per hour, user mode. This is what I want to show everybody. You want to make that advanced. It's just going to give you all the options when you're trying to dial your graph in. Once I got that set to advance, I hit exit. It sends you back to the top. Tab over to sonar. This is what's the most important here. Beam select. I run 200 and 83, the combo. Surface clutter doesn't matter. Switch fire running max mode. We're 20 foot of water. Shows real good detail. Fish ID I set off. Doesn't matter. Fish ID sensitivity doesn't matter. RTS windows. Real time window. You'll see it on the right side of the sonar graph. Run that narrow, down, original palette. Bottom view, I run the structure ID. Zoom width, narrow. Sensitivity, I leave at 0. Depth lines, I leave off. Noise filter, hide. Unless you're next to somebody, it doesn't really matter. Max depth, you run it to auto, 1000, doesn't seem to make a difference. Switch it to auto. Down, water type, I tab it to fresh. Ice fishing mode is on. Let's go exit out twice here. Alright, we're in 20.6 foot of water. What I tell everybody to do is turn their sensitivity all the way up. Start out with upper range if it's on 0. So if we're in 20.6, I like to set my upper range about halfway in the column. So we'll go about 9 or 10 here. Lower range, I want to put my lower range just a little bit below my upper range, which we're in 20.6. Let's leave it at 21. Chart speed, I run on 9. I mean, you could do it faster or slower. I just find it easier. I like to see it at 9. Not that big of a deal. So let's go back to sensitivity here. I got my small loco spoon just off the bottom, so I'm going to turn the sensitivity down to where I can see that spoon hovering just slightly above the bottom here. There, you can see the bottom down there in the red and yellow, and then my spoon will be in the green and blue right there, sitting still. I'm doing this with my cell phone, so please bear with me here. So there you go. This is a small loco spoon. The little blue line above it would be a Spro, the number 10 swivel that Spro makes. So you can see, you can really get dialed in with this sensitivity. And you see when that spoon's tumbling back down, when it lays flat, that red mark in that real-time sonar window, it turns red. So you know when it's laying flat when on the way back down. It's a little hard to read. That real-time window on the right is the same thing as a Vexilar, but it's a vertical view instead of the circular view like the Vexilars or Markhams. You can tab the sensitivity down a little more. And you can still see it just a little bit coming in. Now when a fish comes in here, you'll see it. It probably, more than likely, it's going to match the bottom color. Actually, there's a fish right there. Just missed it. Got him. Right there he is. Let me pause this for a second.